Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prairie to Chien. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, we've got a couple of ball games today. How about that? We are going to do a Senior Legion game here first at start time here at 1 o'clock. Let's take a look here. This game about ready to get underway. Aiden McCluskey doing the pitching. His first offering in there for a call strike. The ball game underway. Griffin Olsen, leadoff hitter, facing him. Viroqua 138ers. And the Prairie to Chien Grasshoppers. Well, a swing and a miss on the second offering. And it's 0-2 to count. Here's a pop-up. And out there in center field, making the grab. That is Owen Oldenburg. He has been rock solid out there, hasn't he? Here's Evan Hubach. Ground ball. Throw to first in time to get the out. Two up, two down. Solid pickup and throw over there from Maddox Chika. Here at third base, there he is. Here's Casey Kowalczyk. Casey has had a pretty good spring and summer. Mentioned this earlier in the summer. He had worked his way up to the number 3 spot. He was just hitting lights out in spring ball. Here's a shot. Boy, this is a deep one. It's off the fence. And here he comes into second base with a stand-up double. Well, there you have it. He is seeing the ball well and hitting some solid shots here. Two down. Here is Noah Matheson now with Kowalczyk in scoring position. McCluskey comes in a tad bit upstairs for a ball. Swing and a miss, maybe a foul tip, we'll see. 1-1 the count regardless. Yeah, we've got this game. I think they're going to play a 5-inning game. We're not going to cover that one, though. But then in the process of things, they will also have at 5:30, chop foul here, third base side, a Junior Legion Regional Championship game. The Viroqua Junior squad is taking on the A's of lacrosse. That should be a good ball game. A's undefeated. Viroqua will have to beat them twice. Runner taking off. Here he comes. He'll coast into third base. Will Kowalczyk. Coach Kelly Olsen right there. Thanks to Kelly, by the way, and his Street Smart Driving School. Going to be one of our supporters for the Legion Regional and State tournament coverage coming up in the next couple of weeks. So Street Smart Driving. Appreciate their support. Here's a pop-up, and does he have room? It's just out of play. Taking a look at that. Matheson with the 3-2 count here. Also, should mention too, just coming on board for those that sponsorship, the Viroqua Hills. Thanks to Deb and the whole crew, Deb Anderson and that bunch. My goodness, Anderson family bringing the baseball to the airways. Go down there and have some fun with that beautiful golf course. Well, Matheson watches a called strike 3. Sneak by. No runs on one hit, a big double, but that's where they're going to stay. With the double, he's going to be stranded at third base. Well, let's take a break and come back, but let's look at some of those sponsors helping to bring you today's baseball action. Well, as we take a look, it's going to be Maddox Cheka, excuse me. How did I say Matt on that? That was weird. But Maddox, I've known Maddox for a while now. Of course, that family. Here's a drive. It's going to go foul down the first base side, and it'll be inside the ballpark here, though, as it caught the fence. Tyler Quackenbush doing the pitching today. His battery mate is Evan Hubach. That one downstairs, it's 1-1. Chopped underneath. 1-2 now the count. Yeah, we're really looking forward to next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the regional. Things should finish up on Sunday afternoon. If need be, there would be a game on Monday. Championship game. It just all depends on how everybody does, you know, with the wins and losses and who beats who, when who beats who. Then they fill in the matrix as the games go on. 5 o'clock and 7:30 game times for Friday night. Hope to see you then. And the plan is to have them on Channel 14 and on my Twitch account is what we're thinking. Here's a shot, and it's over the head of Griffin Olson. That was over his head by about a couple, 3 feet. So Cheka on with a single. Both teams with a base hit now. First offering is in there at the waist for a strike. Tyler Quackenbush, the lefty. He's come along quite well now as a young pitcher. Quick toss over to first and Jacob back in easily. Keep an eye on him here. 1-1 the count now. Back in again. Jacob with a good lead, even more it looks like. He's going to sneak out there as far as he can. There's a called strike. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. That offering downstairs, knocked down by Hubach. Here's a fly ball. And it's going to go fair. Coming around to third. Here comes Chaka. Here comes the throw. And, oh, boy, he's going to be out. Safe at second. And quite the throw here. It was a 9.45. 9.45 on the throw. Boy, oh boy. Thompson with a base hit. Winds up at second on the throw. There's a ground ball, the pickup, the throw in time to get the out. So 9.45 on that very first one. Just trying to write that one in. 5-3 as Fisher goes down. 2 away now. And here's Aiden McCluskey. Aiden, the cleanup hitter today. Fouls the first pitch off. That one rolled down the line. On that first base side, but Prairie with the runner in scoring position here, and Colton Thompson. That ball that he hit, by the way, I tell you what, it curved back in. It looked like it was going to go foul, and then it literally kind of somehow came back into play and landed near the warning what do you want to call it? Warning track area, I guess. Kind of surprised everybody, including Kevin Landowski out there in right field. He might not have seen it when it first left the bat, too. Pretty bright out today. Clouds around us, but not much over the top of us here. Quite a little distance. So, going to stay with a lot of sunshine here for a while, I would think. This one is fouled off over our direction. 2-2 the count with 2 down. Prairie du Chien looking to score here with a big base hit from Aiden McCluskey, the pitcher. Quackenbush comes in firing. Here comes the throw. And did they get him? No, not quite. There he is. Good toss back from Hubach. And it was a strike anyway. So regardless, it didn't matter. All right. Well, it was so McCluskey called out looking. Well, that's a little bit of a surprise there. We didn't see that one, and so the throw down the second really wasn't necessary. No runs on 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. We'll come back with more here from Prairie du Chien, no score, and for the 138ers, it'll be the 5, 6, 7 part of the order coming right up. Camden Oliver will start things off for the Viroqua 138ers. As we move into the top of the second inning. That ball will sneak inside on him for a ball. One and 0 to the left-handed first baseman. That one's downstairs. Viroqua with a pretty good hitting offense, obviously. They've had a great year. Played some very good teams, some upper division teams also. But that's what Coach Peter Swanson does. He'll get those guys going all over the place in preparation for state tournament series. That's going to be downstairs, so a walk issued here. Oliver on. There he is at first. Here's Ashton Swanson. Called strike. But these guys, they'll hit the ball. They'll get line drives. They can also hit for power. And you've already seen Kowalczyk drive one for a double. Ball bouncing away and heading down to second. Coasting in there on your left of the right side of the screen there. Oliver. Couple of steps away from getting a score. Here's a ground ball. Nice play by Kowalczyk. Oh, they're going to get him out at second. What a play there by Cheka. Took that one, and Oliver straight off just a little too far, and it's a 5-4 putout. So a fielder's choice for Swanson. Here's Braden Landowski now. Nice play by Cheka. Going to be a senior this coming year for Prairie du Chien. Here's a ball chopped up the middle, and That's going to get through for a base hit. Over at first with the single is Landowski. Swanson at second, and stepping in here is going to be Tyler Quackenbush, the pitcher. That one's going to get away from the catcher here for Prairie Chien. That's Ty Wagner. So there you can you take a look here now. Nobody at first and runners at second and third. Here's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Good job, and the throw over in time. I tell you what, McCluskey, that was a great look. He got it and made sure that Swanson was going to stay at third base, and then he rifled it over to first for out number 2. 1-3 on the comebacker, 2 down now. Here's Kevin Landowski. Last time we saw Landowski, that was against Westby Coon Valley squad, and he had a couple of base hits knocking in his older brother in that game. Sitting with a 1-1 count now with 2 down. And he has an opportunity here to put a couple of runs on the board. No score yet in this ball game. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And there's a swing and a miss. They'll go down to first, and that's in plenty of time to record the out. Landowski goes down swinging to end this top half of inning number 2. Well, no runs on 1 hit, and 2 were left on base. We'll take a break and come back. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 part of the order for the Hoppers when we return. Ty Wagner will step in. Wagner with a lot of pop in that bat. In the Junior Legion, he's on both rosters, but on the Junior Legion team down here for the tournament the other night, boy, did he crunch one. Nearly hit the scoreboard out there in right field. 1-1 the count here now is Quackenbush facing the number 5 hitter. John Nicholson and Tommy Mara will follow. One, two the count now. That one hops right in front. Evan Hubach does a great job behind the plate. He's playing college ball, and he's probably seen plenty of pitches like that. Swing and a miss. Wagner goes down swinging. Here's John Nicholson now. That one bounces out in front of home plate once again. That one caught the outside part of the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. Quackenbush out in front. That ball had a little movement on it. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Well, here's Tommy Mara playing second base here for the Grasshoppers. Let's see what he can do here. First time seeing Quackenbush. Number 7 hitter in the lineup for Nate Chayka. Checked his swing, but it caught the outside, and it's 1-1. Breeze blowing out today. Soft breeze, though. There's a big cut. Came up empty. Just got a piece of that one. Good hang in there. Oh, and he watched that one go by for called strike 3. While Quackenbush goes 3 up, 3 down. 3 strikeouts here in this bottom half of inning number 2. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Back with more baseball here from Prairie to Chien in a moment. Well, the top of the third brings us back to the top of the order for the Viroqua 138ers. Olsen watches that one skip right on home plate. Ball 1. Olsen flew out to center field to Oldenburg. Kind of left center a little bit. Just a little too much air time on that one. Second offering is the ball. 2-0 now. 80 degrees out here in Prairie to Chien. That was outside. It's 3-0. That should be the automatic, and it was. Looked pretty good from here. That's going to be a called strike. Olson had to look back on that one. That was our umpire here today at home plate. He's very deliberate, I guess, best way to say it. Here's a drive, and this one is going to be a gapper. Olson is going to coast into second base. Stand up double. Wow, he got a hold of that one. Here's Hubach now. Olson with a big hit. Hubach will try to drive him in. Fouled that one back. Stepping off now is McCluskey, and he'll look the runner back in Olson. Now they'll restart. Here's a ground ball. A throw is in time. Nice play by shortstop here. John Nicholson making the play. Meanwhile, Olson winds up here at third base, 90 feet away. And Kowalczyk will see what he can do. That'll be downstairs, I believe. Yes, it is. Kowalczyk with a stand-up double to left center in his first at-bat. Here's a ground ball. That's going to sneak through. And now heading for two. And he's going to slide in with another double. And an RBI on top of that. Noah Matheson now will look to keep the hit parade going on here. Two doubles in the inning here for the 138ers, plating a run, which is the first run of the ball game. McCluskey's first offering to Noah Matheson is upstairs for a ball. Next is right down the middle, but it must have been inside as it's 2-0. The distance height-wise was really right around the belt line, but it must have been a bit tight. Here's a ball driven out towards center field, and Oldenburg will make the grab. There's two down. Here's Oliver now. Takes the ball low. Camden with a walk back in the first inning. I'll check that in the second inning. He was a leadoff hitter in that inning. And then got picked off on a fielder's choice 5-4 with a nice play by Cheka here at third base. That'll be upstairs. McCluskey looking for the automatic. Here's a shot. And that's going to be a gapper. And heading into, there he is, heading into second base is Oliver. Oh, he got a good look at that ball and drove it to right center. Split the defense, and another run is in. Here's Ashton Swanson now, the left fielder. Takes a strike. Next offering was up on the shoulders. Even the count at 1 apiece. Swanson, fielder's choice back in that second inning. That's the one where Oliver got picked off at second base. Strayed just a little too far, and that's the one where Cheka threw it back to second to get the out. Mara covering on the play. 1-2 offering, popped it up, and let's take a look here. It's going to be McCluskey right there. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. McCluskey with the grab to end the inning. So the pop up to the pitcher finishes things off here, but the 138ers pick up 2 runs. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. All 3 hits doubles here in the 3rd inning. 2-0 your score. It's going to be the Grasshoppers' turn. Let's see what they can do when we come back with the 8-9-1 part of the order. Well, we come right back here to the island, and here's a pop-up. And let's see who's going to get to it. It's going to be Oliver. Well, he had come from a pretty fair distance, but he called for it right away and made the grab. So Brady Russell pops out to first baseman, right around second base. You just never know, but he had a good look at it. Oldenburg now, center fielder, with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. He had a good rip at that one. Fastball just above the knees. And it's 1-2 now. That'll be downstairs. Next offering is high, and we have a 3-2 count. This might only be the second 3-2 count we've seen today. Checked his swing. He's going to get the walk. Oldenburg scoots down to first base where he'll stand. We'll keep an eye out here just for a moment. Pretty good cut there from Cheka. He came up empty. Oldenburg scooting out just a little further away now. And back over to first. He goes on the throw. And he'll sneak out again. Swinging a foul tip. Hanging on was Hubach. It's 0-2. Popped this one up. And calling for it and making the grab in right field, that was Kevin Lindowski. Two away now. Here's Colton Thompson. Missed on the first offering, did Quackenbush. 1-0 now. Thompson, the lefty, had a base hit and wound up on second on the play. Now it's 1-1. Here's a shot, and it's a line drive catch here to Griffin Olson. That was fast. Big line drive, but right into the mid here of Olson. Well, no runs coming across here. They have a runner left on after a walk. We'll go to the fourth inning. It's still a 2-0 ball game for Viroqua. Let's take a look here at top of the fourth inning. Braden Lendowski, Tyler Quackenbush, and then Kevin Lendowski. First three batters here as we move into that halfway point of the ball game. That pitch was a little downstairs. It's 1-1. Viroqua with two, maybe three more games yet this week. Monday and Tuesday, if I remember right. Could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they'll take a day off and then show up in Westby for their opening game of the Legion Regional action. There's a ground ball. Second base, the throw is in time to get the out. Mara with a good throw on the scoop, 4-3 on the play. Pitcher in Tyler Quackenbush now. Gonna lift one out here to left field, and that'll be caught. Coming into view here. Well, with two down, Kevin Lendowski, the right fielder, batting from the left side, will try to get something started here. Takes a strike. The next offering is upstairs, and it'll go to 2-1. Westby Coon Valley bunch playing West Salem today in Coon Valley. They might have one other game after this, and then they'll take a break until Friday. That's going to be a walk issued here to Lendowski now. Westby Coon Valley will open the regional term action on Friday night with game against Stoddard. That at 7:30 scheduled time. Here's a fly ball. Left field coming on and making the grab once again. Brady Russell out there covering the ground and able to get the job done on the little fly ball from Olson. Well, let's take a look here. No runs on no hits. One runner left on base after the walk. We move to the bottom half of the fourth inning, and we'll see Fisher, McCluskey, and Wagner for the Grasshoppers. 3, 4, 5, part of the order. Coming right back here to the island in Prairie du Chien. Pretty good ball game going on right now between the Grasshoppers and the 138ers. They're always good ball games. It's 2-0 Viroqua. Ground ball. That's going to get through and off the hand, and it's going to wind up, I guess, going to have to go down as an error. So Fisher on with the error. Matheson was looking to put that over to Oliver, but couldn't come up with it. Here's a fly ball. This is well tagged, and it's over the head of Lendowski. Coming around third. They're going to hold him here on the one hop back in to Olsen. Well, there was a good smash by McCluskey as he lofted that one to center field. Runners at second and third now. And here's Ty Wagner. Wagner with some good pop in the bat. Takes one high. In his previous at bat, he struck out swinging for out number 1 back in the third inning. Check that, back in the second inning. It's now 1-1. Pop this one up. And that'll be an easy grab for Olsen. There's one away. Here's John Nicholson now. Nicholson, the shortstop. Well, he too struck out in that second inning. He fouled off the first pitch. Had a good cut on that one. Here's a ball hit, and it's caught. And it's going to be a soft line drive to Olsen. That one kind of sounded like it was right off the end of the bat. Well, Tommy Mara now will look to try and come up with that elusive hit so far. An error and a double has put runners at second and third for the Grasshoppers, and they're looking to try and come up with that hit to tie this ball game up. With 2 down and a 1-1 count. Ground ball right back to Quackenbush. He turns and fires, and boy, the defense coming through right there for the 138ers. 1-3 on the comebacker. No runs on 1 hit. There was an error in the inning and 2 runners left on base. We're going to move to the 5th inning, folks. And when we come back, it will be the 2, 3, 4 part of the order for the 138ers, up 2-0. we come back, it's going to be Evan Hubach stepping in. 0 for 2 here so far, but always a dangerous hitter. Good patience and a good eye. That one scooted by Wagner. Here's a ground ball that is going to get through for a base hit. Chop that one through here on the shortstop, third base side of things. So his first base hit. Hubach will get a courtesy runner for him. Here's a foul ball right underneath us. McDowell is the courtesy runner. That ball gets into the dirt and bounces away. So heading to second base is McDowell. Nobody out here, a 2-0 lead for the Viroqua squad and Casey Kowalczyk. Standing in, he's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. He did score a run back in the third inning. A little bit low. Now 3-1. The Viroqua second baseman. Been seeing the ball real well right now. Going to be a strike. Here's a chopper, third base side, and they'll go back to second, and they're going to get him. Another play, just like we seen earlier in the game, where Chika gets the ball and pegs out the runner at second base. Fielder's choice for Kowalczyk, and another 5-4 put out. Second one of the day. Heads up play. Top of 5 and 1 down and 1 on. Matheson watches that one go by for a ball. Check it. That one was a strike. All right, I am turned around. Runner taking off. Here's a little hit and run, and it's going to be a base hit. So Matheson with his first hit of the ball game. Here's Camden Oliver now stepping in. Oliver 1 for 1, walked in the second and picked up a stand-up double in the third inning. He was stranded there. And now he'll have a 1-0 count coming to him. That one gets away from Wagner and McCluskey for that matter, and runners are going to move up one. Kowalczyk right underneath us here at third base. Matheson at second. Two and one now. Here's your count to Oliver. That's in the dirt, and it's going to get away from Wagner, and Kowalczyk will score easily on that one. Matheson stands at third base now. And we have the 2-1 count. Takes that one high. Here's a shot, and it's going to be a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. Just missed down that line. He really turned on it. In the dirt, he'll get another walk. Blocking that one, knocking it down was Wagner. That was a good job. Otherwise, a run would have scored here with Matheson at third base. Here's Ashton Swanson now. Swing and a miss on that first offering. That one dropped down low. Good ball movement on that pitch for sure. Runner taking off. Here comes the throw. Nothing doing there as they cut it off. So 2 on base, an 0-2 count now to Swanson. Little ground ball right underneath us. Oh, 0-2, the count stays. Swanson is ready. McCluskey looking in. Caught him leaning, but a little bit high. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 2. got him going after a ball that was downstairs, but boy, oh boy, close enough that you got to go after it. Two down, and here is Brandon Lendusky. Ground ball, short, the throw, in time to get the out. That will take care of the inning. 6-3, Nicholson with a good throw to take care of the 138ers, but not until they pick up a run. They get one run on a couple of hits. And let's see, no errors in the inning. There was one walk, 2 runners left on. We'll take a break and come back, bottom half of inning number 5, and we'll have the 8-9-1 part of the order in just a moment's time. Well, halfway through the ball game, plus, I guess you could say. Stepping in, it's Brady Russell. Russell hits a shot, and it's going to go here to the left side. It's going to be a long foul ball. Just kept hooking away, I guess you could say. Russell popped up to Oliver back in the third inning. Oliver had to run all the way. He was actually between Quackenbush and second base, right in the middle of the field when he caught that. One, two the count. And a swing and a miss. One down. Here is Owen Oldenburg with a walk. Tell you what, Owen does a great job out there in center field. And he's had a pretty good bat over the course of the time that we've seen him. Of course, a doubleheader up at Westby last week on Monday. This is popped up out of play. Number 9 hitter, but not something that you want to take for granted there, folks. He gets on base. He had a walk last time. Here he strikes out, though. And you can tell he's upset with himself, but that's just a very good competitor in him. Back to the top of the order. Oh, this is the kind of baseball. You're successful 1 out of 3 times, and that means you're a pretty good hitter. Here's a shot, and it's going to be caught out here in left field. Probably just out of our camera here, but boy, I tell you what, Chika got a good rip on that one, driving the ball to left. It winds up no runs, no hits, and nobody left on base. A very quick 1-2-3 inning here for Prairie du Chien. The Grasshoppers going down in the 5th. They trail 3-0, your score. Back with the 6th. The top of the 6th inning, Quackenbush, Landowski, and Olson, 8-9-1. Here's a shot, and that is going to be a base hit, rounding and looking, but now going back is Quackenbush. I'll tell you what, he put that one right on the line on a rope, as they say. Here's Kevin Landowski now. Courtesy runner coming in now. First offering was Trevor Geary doing the courtesy running here. Now stepping off is McCluskey, and they'll look him back over. Chopped underneath, foul ball. Geary will step back out from first base with his lead. Ground ball, second base side. They'll go to second and get the out. 4-6 on the play. That was Tommy Mara with a nice play. So the fielder's choice back to Olson, the top of the order. That's going to get away. And coasting into second base, as you can see on the right side of your screen, Landowski. Time is called for a moment here as Wagner needs to reset that helmet. Now they're ready. That's high. Getting away from Wagner and moseying on down to second base here was Landowski. Missed upstairs to Olsen. He'll take the walk. Well, 2 on, 1 down. Here is Hubach. Evan with a base hit in his previous at-bat. Runner taking off in a quick throw, but nothing going on here as back to third goes Landowski. Now with runners in scoring position here, Hubach can maybe break this game open with two more runs. This has been a very tight ball game. Very well pitched. Here's a ball picked up, the throw in time, but a run will score. Coming across was Landowski. Olsen winds up at third. It's a 6-3 put out. 2 down. And here's Casey Kowalczyk. Well, the RBI for Hubach. Strike call here on Kowalczyk. 2 for 3 today, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. Good day already. Another called strike. That's going to get away, and here comes the play, and scoring is Olsen. That was a tough play for Wagner's. It took a wicked bounce out in front of him. One, two, the count now. Kowalczyk chops this one. Shortstop, the pick, the throw, and they just got him. 6-3 on the throw to end the inning. 2 more runs coming across, though. They get those 2 runs on 1 base hit, a walk in there, a couple of, well, a fielder's choice, but no errors in the inning. It's 5-0. We move to the bottom of the 6th. And when we come back, it's the 2, 3, 4 part of the order for the Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien. Taking a look here. For Prairie du Chien, it's Colton Thompson. Takes the ball outside. It's 1-1. Thompson today with a base hit and a line out to Griffin Olsen at short. That was, and I mean a line out. It was a bit of a rope, but right into the mitt of Olsen. All he had to do was have the glove up. Lasered in. That one at the letters. 2-2 now. Here's a chopper covering, and it's going to be, well, we're going to wait and see if that's going to be scored a hit or an error. That was Camden Oliver going over. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Sorry, folks. Camden Oliver going over to make the play. Thompson on. Dan, did you think a hit or an error? Thompson on with the error. Swing and a miss. So an E3 on that previous play. Quackenbush up on the count 0-2 now. Soft toss over to first. Thompson with a good lead out there. And a swing and a foul back. Chase Fisher, 5-3 ground out in the first inning and on with an error in the fourth. Here he is in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And that's out number one. Here's Aiden McCluskey, 1 for 2 today, and he had a big rip, a solid double left center field. High fly ball, and that he couldn't see it. It actually hit him. Hit him in the back, and wow, what a play. That is not going to happen very often, but that ball hit Landowski in the back, right on the back of the shoulder. He was running towards the fence and then looked back, but he just plain lost it with that sun. And he's got his sunglasses on. That's understandable, though. Well, another double for McCluskey. Throw over is in time to get the out. 4-3 on the put out. Two down. Thompson scored. Fisher over here at third base. Or check that. Let me see here. Actually, McCluskey here, excuse me. Foul ball. Aiden at third. This is John Nicholson now, the shortstop. Two on the count here. Quackenbush coming in. Here's a fly ball. And that's going to be caught out here in left field to finish off the inning. A run does come across. One run on one hit. There was an error in the inning. And a runner left on here at third. 5-1 your score. We move to the seventh inning here. Brady Russell now comes in to pitch here for the Grasshoppers. Russell moving in from left field. McCluskey goes to first. First offering in here to Matheson. It's going to be a ball. Missed on that one, must have been in tight. And let's take a look here. Let's see, left field is Colton Thompson moving from first to left. There's a chopper foul underneath us. Russell shook off one sign, says yes to the next. And it's upstairs for a ball, 3-1. got the strike at the knees. Moving to a full count. Matheson today, 1 for 3. Lifts that one foul out of play. Trying to battle back here, and that's going to be a pop-up. And let's take a look, dropping back and making the grab out there at second base is going to be Mara getting the job done. Well, Camden Oliver will step in with one down. Camden today, 1 for 1 with a couple of walks. Here's a ground ball. The throw in time to get the out. 4-3 on that put out. 1 for 2 today. And now Ashton Swanson will step in. Ashton 0 for 3. Looking for his first base knock of the day. Swinging a foul ball off the face mask, it looked like, on Wagner. So Russell is out in front, 0-2 now. Here's a ball lifted towards left field. This is going to be at least a double. Oh, he got a hold of that one. Way out there. There's where you'll see Thompson. Definitely got a hold of it. A double for the first hit of the day for Swanson. Puts himself in scoring position for Braden Lendusky. Braden pops this one up and out of play. There's a base hit. Throw coming in, and also so is a run. So Lendowski gets a RBI single. Quackenbush stepping in, back to a 5-run lead, 6-1 your score here in the top of the 7th inning. The count. Quackenbush takes a strike. Next offering, it's a line drive right into the mitt of Mara to end the inning. One run coming across. They get that run on a couple of hits and leave a runner left on base. Well, we're going to move to the bottom of the 7th inning here. And for the Grasshoppers, to get things going, it's the 7, 8, 9 part of the order. As we take a look here, it's going to be Casey Kwalchek coming in to look to finish the ball game here. And in at second base, I think we got Cooper Gilhouse, it looks like, over there. Number 11, that's who we got. So Gilhouse in. Foul ball on the first offering. One and one now after the second pitch missed the mark. Swing and a miss. Mara went after the ball that kind of dropped away from him. Good fastball, but outside. 2-2. Oh boy, a called strike 3. Kwalchek with a strikeout to start the bottom of the 7th inning. And here comes Brady Russell. Russell takes the ball upstairs. One down. Nobody on. Check swing. The throw. No, they're going to get him. 4-3 on the putout and a bang-bang play. Russell with excellent hustle. Here's Oldenburg now. Owen 0 for 1 with a walk. Let's see what he can do here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. Fastball in there for a strike. Another strike on a fastball. Just coming right at him. And that's going to be it. 3 pitches, and it's a called third strike. Well, that's going to end this ball game, folks. And they're going to play a 5-inning game. We're not going to cover that one, but let's take a look here at this particular ball game. Winning pitcher is going to go to Tyler Quackenbush, the losing pitcher here in a tough loss. But McCluskey did not pitch poorly at all, I didn't think. I thought he pitched pretty well. It winds up a 6-1 ball game. 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, and 2 more in the 6th, 1 in the 7th for Viroqua 138ers. Picking up a run in the 6th inning, the Grasshoppers. The final score reads 6-1. Well, stay tuned. We're going to have the finals of the Junior Legion baseball tournament that's coming up here, the regional, the winner going on. The lacrosse A's in the driver's seat right now. We'll have that game at 5:30. Thanks for watching. It's Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua 138er Senior Legion baseball. They come away with the win here in game number 1, a 7-inning ball game, 6-1. We'll see you real soon back here on the island and on the diamond. So long for now.